fans, you caught me relaxing at home. For the ongoing COVID outbreak, we're not in the studio filming videos, so there won't be a Metal Monthly May. What's that? Why don't I just film it around the house? Howdy Banger fans, welcome to Metal Monthly May. Blayne Smith here. This is Metal Monthly May, no new metal, but you know a bit. Hey, this is Banger's monthly look at what's going on that month in metal releases. And hey, it's a special month, not just because of the badness outside, but there's some goodness going on inside. Despite all this, a bunch of y'all are still supporting us so that we can put out content in whatever way, shape, or form we can to you. And one of those people, Dan Cooley, is really lifting a lot of weight as a shout at the Devil Tier donor, and he wants to let you know about, hey, his band's first record's coming out. That's sweet. They're called Fortoken out of Virginia Beach. They released their first album May 1st, which was a couple days ago. There's a Bandcamp link at the bottom. Before I saw this, I was actually just doing my normal Metal Monthly thing, and I heard the record, and I was like, huh, wonder if that'll be a pick for the month. And then I saw that he's shouting it out, and I was like, sweet, I got to sneak in a 6th bonus pick, so it's definitely worth checking out. They're a black metal band. There's a couple interesting notes about the record, too. Hans Grossman from Necrophage Obscura is a session drummer. Sweet. James Malone from Arsis and Necromancing the Stone has a guest solo, and Jacob Hansen mastered it. It's got a Winter Sunny, Flesh God Apocalypse, Emperor vibe. Those are big names to compare to, but, you know, hey, despite the fact that it was their first record, they ignored the whole have your first record sound a little rough and unprofessional, because it sounds great, nice, big package. Get it. Like I said, Bandcamp link below. We support our supporters. But some other bands are also releasing and have released records. A couple days ago, Vader put out Solitude and Madness on Nuclear Blast. That was May 1st as well. Today, cool little EP by a band called Tombstoner. Great name, out of Staten Island. They're releasing Descent to Madness on Redefining Darkness. On Friday, the 8th, Witchcraft is releasing Black Metal on Nuclear Blast, and Winterfilth is releasing Reckoning Dawn on Candlelight. The 15th, King Buzzo with Trevor Dunn is releasing Gift of Sacrifice on Ipecac Records. Asking Alexandria is releasing Like a House on Fire on Sumerian Records. On the 22nd, Caligula's Horse is releasing Rise Radiant on Inside Out Music. Wolftooth is releasing Valhalla on Ripple Music. And Revenge is releasing Strike, Smother, Dehumanize on Season of Mist Underground Activists. And to close the month out, Ailstorm, the pirates themselves, are releasing Curse of the Crystal Coconut on Napalm Records. As always, relax if there's something wasn't mentioned there. It's maybe because we're reviewing it. We're still trying to operate like a studio. But hey, let's get on the records. I'm really excited to talk about my 5 juicy picks. All right, the first one up is Esoctrilihum, I think. I don't know. I really like the record, and I don't know how to say the person who made the record. I'm sorry. This is Eternity of Shaog. I don't know how to say that very well either. Shaog, released by Oh Thank God, I Void Hanger Records. I can say that. It comes out May 22nd, but let's have a listen now. Yes, this is some French black metal, yum yum. So we've got a cover painting, The Dracula of Mars, wherever it appears in these videos, by Alan E. Brown. And it's a great cover for the album because, it sounds like that little dude is singing on the record. That's what the vocals sound like. They sound like they come from him, which is cool by me. And also, he makes a perfect little mascot because this album has synths, violins, piano, and whatever the hell a cantel is. Which would make you think it was some pretentious, obnoxious, symphonic, overproduced. No, this is a weird, wild time. Sometimes it's pretty and airy, sometimes it's scary and totally dissonant. It's a strange record. It doesn't really sound like anything else. It's definitely one of those one-man black metal projects that is a nice balm to put on the chafe that is caused by the excessive amount of mediocre black metal cranked out in a month. So if you like black metal, good month. We've got Fortoken, we've got Esoctrilihum. I'm gonna go with that. And, well, we've got more records. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go relax. What? You guys want me to keep doing work? Everybody's pretty much on a holiday. What do I got? I'm just kidding. There's 4 more albums that I'm really excited to talk about. They're all great. There was a lot of not great this month, but I found the greats. And hey, your next treasure in the rough is in the Company of Serpents Lux, released independently. We love supporting independent artists around here. May 15th. But hey, have a listen now. Tell me what you think. Speaking of bands creating great records in genres crowded by mediocrity, we have some Denver-based sludge. The cover has got a Neurosis-y vibe. It's by Christina Hunt. I like it. I don't know why you'd name your kid something that starts with a C if your last name is Hunt. I mean, she's a great artist. I'm sure she has a great family. I'm not going to besmirch their name anymore. Let's talk about the album so I can stop digging myself a hole. I mentioned Neurosis in the cover. Neurosis comparison doesn't stop there. Not in a derivative way, but in a, I think this record can stand up to something in Neurosis' discography pretty well. It's a cool record. Sludge, when it's done well, is trance-inducing kind of thing where you put it on and then suddenly an hour of your life's disappeared. This definitely has that effect, which is handy because we have some hours to kill right now. They even nailed a King Dude swaggery type thing, southern kind of feel on the chasm at the mouth of the All. Normally I hate it when bands slow down. I'm not going slow. I don't want them to go slow either, but here I'm on board. I'm fully into it. And hey, bonus points. When my wife heard the record, she said, this sounds like banging music. So if you get this record, buy it, put it on. I guarantee you'll get laid. How am I going to fulfill that guarantee? Dude, stop. Oh, howdy banger fans. You've caught me trapped in this bit for another 3 albums. But what albums they are, I'll tell you what. The next one features my favorite cover of the month adorning it. It's Cauldron Black Ram's Slaver on 20 spin May 22nd. Let's have a listen and take a look. Dwells of utilities. Senseless Yes, with a band name like Cauldron Black Ram, you might assume they're ESL, and you'd be right. They hail from a land where English hasn't touched the shore in many moons. Australia. They're an Australian death metal band. Like I said, that great cover that's my favorite of the month is created by Misanthropic Art, who you've heard me talk about a couple times on this show. Cool stuff. The whole thing goes with that cover because it's just got a war band theme to it, really backed up by Esh's great drumming. He could easily be the marching orders for a roving horde of orcs just sacking villages left and right. Cool tempo changes, really fun rhythm to it. The whole promo for this album is slathered with, primal warfare nonsense, which normally would be a little, an album promo, but it really is what this record sounds like in and out. Drums, guitars, vocals, lyrics, cover, feeling, vibe, everything. If you like just total war, either the computer games or the concept, this is the album for you. Get it. Oh, banger fans. You've caught me in an overly long yacht rock reference. But you've also caught me with another album for you. Horn is releasing Mohngang, I don't know. Iron Bonehead Productions, May 15th. Listen. This is a one-man German pagan black metal project, and yes, I know how that sounds, so no one asked this guy any questions about anything except for music. I enjoy it, and I want to continue to be able to listen to it. So, folk vibe, gotta have a painted landscape on the cover. Nice painted landscape. Not a nice landscape, the place is a mess, but a nice painting of it. So, yeah, let's get this out of the way. Pagans, Euro weebs. Hearing them talk about pagan stuff, just like hearing Naruto fans talk about why they run like that. But some of them can really crank out some quality tunes, and this guy, standing at the top of that heap, I'll tell you what. You know, European folk has a certain intangible quality to it that does really well up inside you and make you want to slam together some steins in a beer hall, and this is really doing it. Both the black metal and the folk are very, very high quality. When they're on their own, black metal sounds great. The folk sounds great and, like, convincing. If you told me it's folk from 200 years ago, I'd believe you. But the real magic is when they blend together perfectly, harmoniously, and just, you know, it's something special when people do it right. So, hey, you got to give the old hats off when it's due. You know, it's the perfect record to play through The Witcher 3 again and drink some mead. Although I can't drink mead because I'm, as you guys know, a bee communist. You control the means of productions, brothers. Rise up. Rise up. Yay. Well, that's just heavy. I don't think anyone can lift that thing. Howdy, banger fans. You caught me pretending I exercise. Look. I know there's been a lot of black metal this month, but there's a plague going on. It kind of fits. Fret not, though. I've still brought you your palate cleanse for the month, and if you're looking to get the heart rate up to do something like that, you should do it with this. Wayward is releasing their self-titled on this Charming Man Records May 28th. Let's get going. Yes, this is some heavy metal out of Germany. It starts off with a great pulpy vibe Ghost Rider cover to set the stage for what is a perfect throwback record. If you just want some 70s, 80s inspired hard rock, metal, punk, fun times, this is the record for you. They only got 2 speeds on this thing, don't worry. Fast and mid. They ain't throwing a slow song in there to try and convince us that they're something they're not. They are fun times. And that's what you're getting. I mean, track 3 literally opens with a beer crack. This is music that, I don't know, I just want to be outside on a dirt bike too. It's really cool. You know, come on guys, we gotta get through this somehow. And, you know, tunes like this making us think about the potential of summer and hanging out can do it. We gotta stay inside until they tell us not to. I know it sucks, but, you know, hey, we don't have to stay disconnected while we're inside. We can still get the internet, the magic of the internet. You're watching me, comment, like, subscribe. You know, if you have any cash, you can head over to the Patreon. But hey, times are tough. We understand right now. We're all in this together. That's what we're saying, right? Yeah, just hey, come on, you know. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.